Thanks for joining me tonight. Tonight we're going to be making a very delicious dinner. It's going to be a shrimp and garlic with penne pasta. So join me. So I measured out 2 ounces of whole wheat penne pasta, and I'm boiling some water right now. So I'm just going to put this aside and I'm going to get started on my shrimp. So I'm going to be real with you tonight. I am starving. I normally eat about 3 and it's 4:45, and I've been working on this silly cape for tomorrow night's Halloween party. So time got away from me. So I am going to go ahead and fill up my dish with just a ton of vegetables. So I'm going to be putting in some spinach. I'm going to be putting in a whole zucchini. This is about a medium, and about maybe 1/4 of an onion, maybe a little bit more, and a few mushrooms. So this is going to be really, really good. And then lastly, I'm going to throw in my shrimp. Okay, so I'm going to get this started here, and I'm just going to spray my pan. I'm going to be liberal about spraying it because the whole goal is that I don't use any oil in this dish. So I am going to go ahead and start cutting up my onion. So I'm going to put in 1/4 of an onion and see how that goes. I love onions, so I put a lot of onion in everything. I like my food to taste, you know, good. Maybe I'm getting older, my taste buds are dying. I don't know what the problem is. But I'm going to go ahead and cut up this zucchini as well. And I don't know about you, but I love zucchini. It's one of those things that just adds a lot of, it doesn't add a ton of flavor. It kind of takes on whatever it is you're cooking. So I like it because it adds some volume. So like on a night like tonight, I'm extremely hungry. I don't want to overeat on a bunch of heavy carbs and stuff like that. So I'm going to put a lot of this zucchini in. I'm going to cut up a few mushrooms. I'm going to save some of these mushrooms. I'm making a salad for tomorrow night. And so I'm going to save some of these. They just really looked good this time. So I'm going to just get these prepped. And the spinach and the shrimp I'll add very last. Put my mushrooms in. Now I'm going to start adding my seasonings. So I've got some garlic. This was some garlic that I grew quite a while back in the, I guess it would be in the fall. I'm trying to think of when I grew this garlic. I just planted some garlic last week. I much prefer to grow it in the fall. It's been a very hot winter here, or a very hot fall in Southern California. I am actually going to add more garlic than that. I'm just going to clean up this area here. Now, even though I didn't add any oil to this pan, a lot of these vegetables that I chose, the zucchini and the onions, they're going to give off a lot of moisture, which is going to be good. It's going to kind of help cook up the vegetables, and it's going to just add a really good flavor. So you see I have some huge basil leaves I just picked. So I'm going to go ahead and add those as well. I usually just roll these up. This is not hard to do at all. I actually grow a lot of things in my garden, but basil I keep growing, I'd say most of the year, because I grow it right in my window of my kitchen. I've got an arrow garden, and I keep the herbs that I like the best growing year round, just for a dish like tonight. I mean, it's just, you can't really beat mushrooms and garlic and, oh my gosh, shrimp. This is so good, so flavorful. All I'm gonna do is add a little bit of pepper. If you're enjoying this video, will you please consider subscribing? It really helps my channel. Thanks a lot, and on with the show. Now I also have some dehydrated Thai basil that I grew in my garden. This stuff is so good. Talk about flavorful. It is amazing. I'm gonna put a little bit of this in there. Get out some spinach. So I want to put a big handful of spinach in. Now all these vegetables on Weight Watchers are 0 points. And the only thing we're really counting right now is the pasta. And that's going to be, it's going to be 4 points. Like I said, I measured out 2 ounces of dry pasta, and it's the whole wheat penne pasta. All right, boy, this smells so good. It's gonna taste delicious. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put my spinach in there. I'm gonna add my shrimp as well. Now I'm thinking that I'm probably going to be adding a little, now these were frozen. I thought I had them a little bit more thawed, but they'll cook down and be just fine. Now I'm gonna let it cook up with a little bit of lime. Just because most of you who watch my channel know that I really love lime, just like I love pepper and onions. I love lime. I'm going to go ahead and put some lime juice in here. Oh, it smells so good. And I'm just going to let this cook up. You're going to see how quickly this is going to cook. I just want to separate these shrimps. They're not hot. They're going to cook really fast once they get going here. All right. So I'm just gonna leave these be for a little bit, cook down some of that spinach, and we'll be eating in just a few moments. So my pasta's done. I'm just gonna add this to my mixture here. Oh, smells so amazing. So my shrimps are all cooked. Everything looks wonderful, looks delicious. And so I am going to take this off the stove top, and just pour this into a bowl. Now I'm going to add a couple little dashes of Parmesan to mine, but you don't have to. There you go. 4-point Weight Watcher shrimp and penne pasta dinner. So I'm going to go ahead and give this delicious dinner a try for you. Wow. 4 points. Can't go wrong. Friday night shrimp and penne pasta with vegetables. Weight Watchers friendly, 4 points. Have a good night. Bye-bye.